So, good morning and welcome back to Jay's Johnson. My name is Jessica and my last name is Johnson. This morning I'm going to do just a plain simple how to look a little fresher with older skin. And so I decided to do it now when I woke up. It's 8:30 in the morning and I've been up for about an hour. I had to get my coffee, of course, take my dog out, brush my teeth, brush my hair, and so what I do every morning is I put a hot cloth on my face and get all the little boogers out of my eyes and my nose and all that good stuff. I brush my teeth, and then every night when I take off my makeup, I take it off with wipes, and I wash my face with a cleanser, and I put this on every night, and every morning after I wash my face, I put this on too. I just dunk my finger in it and go like this, and then I just spread it everywhere and on the neck as well. Everything I do to my face, I do to my neck. And this is also good for acne and all kinds of other stuff. It's awesome. Like this bottle, I'll have to get a new one soon. I can use it for at least a year. And so after that, I had put on a primer. I put on the No Problem from Private Essence. See, this is supposed to be an extract, but it's also supposed to be a primer. It's a prime essence. So, but that's what I used this morning. So, and then for older skin, I suggest not to go too matte. And so I got my beauty blender. I damped it. It's nice and thick and soft. And so I don't really use full coverage. Sometimes I like to, even though they say you're not supposed to when you're older. But I don't, I break rules all the time. So I'm just going to do 2 little squirts of that, and that's going to be enough. And I dab that everywhere. Like over my nose, like everywhere I go. And I press it and I move it. I don't just do this number here. I actually press it into my skin. And make sure that the nose spots, like the corners and the corners of the eyes, like above the eyebrows and the lip area. A little bit, just a little bit on the ears. So you don't have like a nice, this is like a very light coverage. Here, if I go closer, you can see. And you'll see that there's like, see, if I wear a lot of powder, I have to, for my age, I should be going very light. The person who actually asked me to show them this tutorial is a woman in her that's 65, and my mother. So like I said, I press it in there and all the nicks and crannies. And yes, I have a scar right there. I got bit by a dog, and I have a scar over here. It's a hole. I got bit by a spider. And I'm starting to get these lines here. So if I put on powder, it's just going to kind of crease it. So I'm done with this. After that, I'm going to do some contour. Go back a little bit for you. And I typically, because I've got the turkey neck. I don't know if there are any haters out there yet, but I'll probably have some. Everybody's got some haters, got the love. I put this on my jawline. I'll blend that out. The contour I'm using is from the NYX. And I go kind of like in a circle there where the hairline is. And I put my contour underneath the cheekbone. This is to give me a little shape and a little color. Put a little bit here for the shape of my nose. Just kind of buff that out. So next I'm going to go with the blush. And today I am actually going to try the palettes I am using today are the Swamp Queen from Graveyard Girl. That's a collaboration with Tarte. Tarte has a lot of neutral shades like this one. Here's another one I got from BoxyCharm a while back. I mean, a lot of their palettes are very similar, but I like them. They're especially on days like this where I'm going out the house. I'm not really in the mood to do anything fancy. This is supposed to be like a really quick thing. So I'm going to use the Sweet Tea color. No, is that Sweet Tea? No, this is called Does This Thing Really Work? That's what it's called. Does This Thing Really Work? Once again, I love it when they have the names underneath the shades. It comes with a brush, but I'm going to use my favorite Veramoda brush. And the packaging is very nice. It's got that woody feel to it. And I just love the glam. And the nice big mirror as well. So I'm going to take that and just sweep. It does not have a lot of kickback. So let's see what this does to me. A smile of it so I can get them cheeks. Cheeks. So this is a buildable brush. I always carry it out to my temples. Yeah, I like this color. So the thing about the blush is don't go too heavy because you don't want to look like a circus clown. Make sure you buff it out with the brush. And I tend to put just a little bit of the leftovers along with my contour, and that's it. Anything powdery you don't want to go too heavy on. That tends to show your wrinkles as well. So I'll do my highlighter. I'll do my highlighter. Normally I do it before. I mean, like right after I do my blush. It all depends. Like sometimes I'll do eye looks before I do the foundation and stuff, but that's normally when I do some drastic colors with a lot of fallout. But because I'm going au naturel today, just a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyes, and then I'm going to do the concealer, and then I'll do the highlighter after. And it will not be a powder highlighter. So let's start off with the Swamp Girl. So I've got my contacts on, well, one of them, and so I have stigmatism, so it takes me a second to read these. Oh Jesus, and they're reflecting. I'm going to go in with I'm going to use a transition. It's going to be called Natural Peaches. That's this one right there. I really like this brown one right here with all the glitter in it. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. But I'm going to go in with the peaches. And I'm going to use my big shader brush. And I'm going to go all over the eye with it. Oops. And this look is going to be actually very good for like interviews and stuff like that, where you really kind of want to mellow down. I mean, unless you're going to Ulta, they like it when you get all dressed up and have a lot of makeup skills and stuff. Okay. And this is such a nice color. It's, you can't really see it on the thing. Like I said, I'm still working on lights, but it's not going to stop me from uploading videos every day until I get them. So, the next shade I'm going to go in with And I'm going to go in with my Lexi brush. Oh, the first brush I used was a Wet n Wild for $1. They're really good. I watch another channel called 90s Love Child, and she has, she told her audience about, her subscribers about this brush, and so I went and got one, and it works. So, next off I'm going to go with Dog Man. It's kind of like this color here. It's darker on the camera than it is for me. So I'm going to dip that in here. Has a lot of pigment. So let's do that so we won't have any fallout on my eyes. So I have hooded eyes. And so I watched, I forgot what his name was, Michael Gross. I watched some of his tutorials about hooded eyes and eyeliner. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to do it a little different now. But for that reason, I'm going to do the bottom first. And I'm going to drag it a little bit in that direction. Just straight up and straight across. Okay, and then I'm going to connect it. Okay, with hooded eyes, there is this piece of skin between here and here, that crease right there. You want to drag it into it like that. And this is a really nice color. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to just go a little bit into the crease. And then I'm going to move the shadow towards the bottom of my lid. But I'm not going to go all the way to the center. Same thing on the other side, but I actually need my mirror on this side. Very uneven over here, but I'll take care of that. Okay. So next off, I'm going to go into this brown glitter right here. It's called, oh, let me check my eyes again. Sippy Tippy. Sippy Tippy. Just going to dunk in there. It does pick up quite well, but it's not as glittery on the brush as, and I'm going to go, what's that? Some spider web. I've already started decorating for Halloween, so I do have some spider web. So I'm going to take that Sippy Tippy and go right here. So for the last color, I am going to go with a shimmery one. Now, I like the highlighter in this one, and I think I'm going to do the highlighter for this. This is called Gator Wings. And I'm going to use my finger with that. And I'm going to press it towards the inner eye. And go towards my brow bone. Soften it up a little bit. Did I just go the wrong one? Okay. Go back over this a little real quick. So, and now that this is done, I'm going to soften it up. I'm going to take a brush that has no color on it, Lexi, and I'm going to take the outside to the inside and soften it up. Because it kind of looks a little too hard. So then I'm going to take some concealer. I'm going to put it here. And on my nose. I like concealer on my nose. I like it here where my Cupid's bow goes, on my chin, and around my eyebrows. Like everywhere where I want highlighted. So, and that I'm using the Revolution Fast Base Concealer. This is a very light-weighted one. And so it doesn't cake up in your crease. Makes it very easy to clean where I messed up. You see? And then I tap that around there. Let's go ahead and do these areas while I'm at it. That's a reflection of my mirror. It's kind of going crazy there. So, and then I'm going to take this concealer and just kind of tap it towards the inside of the eye, the opposite direction, to soften that up too.